Good everyone, you're watching Radio Fixes. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to fix the DirectX encountered an unrecoverable error in your Windows while playing games on your computer. Now, to fix this issue, the first step what I would suggest you to do was to update your game and Windows on your computer. To update your games, you will have to go to the official website where you have downloaded the games. Install all the possible latest updates for your games. Now, to install the Windows update, you will have to do a right click on the Start button and then click on Settings. Once you click on the settings, you will have to go ahead and click on Windows Update and check if you have any latest updates available for your computer. So click on check for the updates. In case if there are any updates available or to be installed on your computer, you may go ahead and install those updates, and once the installation is completed. Now the next step what I would suggest you to do is I would suggest you to go ahead and update your graphic driver. To update your graphic driver, you may go ahead and do a right click on the Start button and then click on Device Manager. Once you're on the Device Manager, you will have to go ahead and click on the display adapters. Under display adapters, now by default you would see Intel graphic driver in case if you don't have an external graphic card installed on the computer or connected to the computer. Now in my case I have Nvidia as a graphic card, so what I would do is to update the display drivers or a graphic drivers. First I will go ahead and update it for Nvidia. So I will do a right click on the Nvidia and then click on Properties and then click on the Driver tab. Under the Driver tab, you will have to go ahead and click on Update Driver. Once you are on this window, you will have to choose the option which says Browse my computer for drivers, and then here under this section you will have to choose the option which says let me pick from a list of available drivers on my computer. Now you can choose Nvidia as a graphic card and then click on next. Now this would go ahead and install the drivers for your computer. Once this is done, you may go ahead and click on close or finish on the screen. Once the installation is complete, you will see the window which says Windows has successfully updated your drivers. Once you see this message, you may go ahead and click on close and then click on OK. Once this is, and you can also close the other window. Same time you can follow the same step for your default graphic driver. You can do a right click, go to Properties and then click on Driver and then click on Update Driver and follow the same instructions what you did for the other graphic drivers. Once it has been done, the next step what I would suggest you to do is to go ahead and configure your display settings. So to do this, you will have to do a right click on the Start button and then click on Settings. Once you're on the settings page, you will have to go ahead and click on System. On the system, you will have to go ahead and click on Display on the right hand side and scroll down and look for the option which says Scale and Layout. Under Scale, you will have to go ahead and choose the Scale and Layout to recommended. So if you click on the drop down, you will see what should be a recommended scale and layout. Make sure you have chosen the recommended one. In my case, 125% is the recommended one. It could be a different in your case, so choose the one which has been recommended. Once it is done, you can also change the display resolution to the recommended. So choose, in my case it is 1920 by 1080. That depends on your display. Once this is done, you may go ahead and close all the window and then restart your computer. Once you restart your computer, check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good, you don't have to try the next step. Now as a next step, what you could also do is you can try to delete the cache for your graphic card and also for your DirectX shader. To do this, you will have to do a right click on the Start button and then click on Run. In the Run window, you will have to go ahead and type %app_data% and then click on OK. Once you're on this location, go back or click on the address bar here on the File Explorer address bar and then click on App Data. Under this, navigate to the local folder and then look for your graphic card. In my case, since I have Nvidia as a graphic card, then I will have to go ahead and choose or locate for Nvidia. It could be different in your case. If you don't have Nvidia, it could be AMD, then open the AMD folder. So I will go ahead and open Nvidia folder and then look for DX cache and delete all the content what you have under the DX cache folder. So these are the cache files which can be deleted. You can select one and press Ctrl A on your keyboard and that should delete or select all the folder. Once everything has been selected, you may go ahead and delete it. Once this is done, the next thing what you can also do is you can also go ahead and clear the DirectX shader. To do this, in the search window, you may go ahead and type disk cleanup. You will see a best match for the disk cleanup. Double click on it. That should open the disk cleanup tool. Under this, you will have to go ahead and look for the DirectX shader cache. So select the DirectX shader cache and then click on clean up system files. Once you click on that, you your system will start scanning for any device packages or any files. And as you see a disk cleanup window, the next option what you can do is you may go ahead and click on OK and then click on delete files. This will go ahead and delete the DirectX shader files and some of the cache files from the computer. Once everything has been deleted, this window will be automatically closed. And once the disk cleanup tool is completed, the next step what I would also suggest you to do is I would suggest you to go ahead and check for the latest version of the DirectX. To do this, you can do a right click on the start button and then click on run. In the run window, you may go ahead and type DXDIAG. Basically, you're trying to open the DirectX diagnostic tool. In case if you get a user access prompt, you may go ahead and click on yes or continue on the screen. Once you have the DirectX diagnostic tool, under the system tab window, you would see an option which says DirectX version. So this is the latest version of DirectX as I'm recording this video. So in case if there is any latest version available after DirectX 12, you can go ahead and install it. Now, in case if you don't have the DirectX 12, you can go ahead and download and install this. I will walk you through the step as we finish this. Now on this window, what you can also try is you can go ahead and click on next page and then click on next page again. Basically, this is a diagnostic tool and see if there are any issues found. As of now, there are no problems found on my DirectX diagnostic tool. So click on next again and then click on next until the next page option has been grayed out. Once all the steps are completed for the DirectX diagnostic tool, you may go ahead and click on exit, and that should complete the diagnostic tool steps. In case if you don't have the DirectX 12 installed on the computer, what you could do is you can go ahead and download and install the DirectX from the computer. To do this, you can open Google Chrome or you can open the Bing search engine, and in the search box you may go ahead and type download DirectX 12 and then click on search. As a first search, you would see a Microsoft result. And while you're doing this, make sure you download the DirectX only from the Microsoft website, not from any third-party tools. So in case if you see any links to download DirectX from non-Microsoft website, make sure you avoid doing it. Once you see this result, click on the download DirectX tool. I will also mention this link in the video description. Now under this section, you may go ahead and click on DirectX Send User Runtime Web Installer, and that will download the executable file for your DirectX. Once the download is complete, you may go ahead and double click on the executable. Follow the step-by-step instruction on the screen to complete the installation of the DirectX 12. Once the DirectX installation is completed, you may close this browser window, restart your computer and check if your issue has been resolved. This should definitely fix the problem. Now, in spite of trying all this step and if you're still facing a problem, I would suggest you to leave me a comment in the comment section so that I can come up with the possible solution. I hope this video was useful. In case if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.